readers. Welcome to Tarot Nights. It is Saturday night. I hope you're all doing well. I hope everybody has had a good day. And I hope things are doing all right with everyone. So, welcome to the show. Let's see what's going on. Let's get everybody in. And say hello to you, Yvonne and Lisa and Maggie, Aisha, OG Mask, Rebecca and Brooklyn and Lena, Stardust. Hey, Stardust. Bartman. What's going on, my friend? Terry, Sunny. It's great to have you here. Maggie B. Welcome. Welcome back. All right, so let's get started, right? Why not? Get started. So, a family read for you, Yvonne. All right. Sunshinely LaBelle, hey, how are you? Welcome back. It's good to have you here again. Bartman, you're enjoying the Housewives Tarot. I love it. I love the Housewives Tarot. So I think, Yvonne, you are hard at work doing something. You're hard at work doing something. Now, what can that be? Well, it could be lots of things, I would imagine, right? Could be lots of things. Could be just doing things at home. Could be doing things with family. Could be, just taking the time to take care of your Prince Charming, to take care of your ray of sunshine, right? Again, today, just like yesterday, I got the Eight of Swords, and it's all about, constantly feeling very stuck in a rut, right? And I know why. I know why that is. It's just because of all of the quarantine and all of the, all of that time being stuck in the house, and you're stuck here, you're stuck there, you're stuck not being able to do anything, and it's all stuck, right? So of course you would get the Eight of Swords, which is all about being stuck somewhere, stuck in doing something, stuck somewhere you do not want to be, right? But you're looking to let go. You want to just let go of things. You want to be able to change things. You want to be able to change the view. And I think you're going to be able to do that hopefully soon, and hopefully not too long. And then you'll get to spend time with family and friends and everybody. When people will be able to get together again, it'll be much, much better for everyone. So that's what I'm seeing for you and for the family. All right. The Housewives Tarot deck, Bartman, has proven 99% accurate. Well, that's good. That's like getting the vaccine. All right. So, Lisa, what's going on? A future family read for you. Oh. All right, let's see what we can get. All right, so future family read. So things are moving. Things are moving away from everybody and everything right now. And it feels like, big decisions are coming. Big time for some type of a big decision, because there are very opposing views on things. And of course, some of those opposing views are all based on, hey, what's going on? What's everybody, for and against, I guess, is the best way to go about it. Right? Everybody's looking at something. They're all looking at the same thing. I think everybody in the family looks at the same thing and has different views about it. Not saying everybody has a completely different view, right? There may be several of you that are are feeling the same, but not every one of you feels the same. There's absolutely some betrayal and lying in this family. There is temptation, and when there's temptation, then bad things are happening. I think it's going to take a lot of patience and lots of understanding and lots of putting yourself in someone else's shoes to really feel what they're feeling and know, and have any kind of an idea of what they're feeling for, in life and in general. Overall, though, I think that, you personally are ready to just start new, right? No indecision, nothing, no confusion, just being optimistic. There's new potential out there, and you want to find it because you want to go on a new adventure. And that's what I'm getting for you this evening. So what else is going on? Anything new for everyone? Is everybody doing okay, I hope? Yeah, you need a bit of normalcy. That's for sure, Yvonne. Sunshinely, it's nice to have you here as usual. So, for some strange reason, I feel like I'm just rambling tonight. I don't know why that is. Very, very much the opposite of things here. So I see where things in your life right now haven't been working for you. They haven't been going your way, and you're ready to move on and start something new. You don't want to continue on that same path, because you know that it's just going to keep getting worse and worse. So you look for a clear path. You look for a clear way to move forward, and you try to find that, and you're trying to find that as quickly as you possibly can, right? You don't want to wait. You don't want to wait around. You want to get it done. You want to make sure that it's right. You want to, what's a good word for it? Let's see. You want to just do this as quickly as you possibly can. Lots of speed, lots of doing things all of a sudden to move in the right direction. However, you going this way as fast as you can don't see that behind you is your knight in shining armor, heading the opposite direction, not going really fast, not going quite as fast as you are. So when it comes to love in April, I think if you are moving too quickly in the wrong direction, you're going to miss all the good stuff. And that's going to be heartbreaking, right? That's going to feel painful again. That's going to hurt. And then you have to start over. Then you have to move on again. And that's what I get for you. Right? Because you see, you're running this way and this guy is going this way. And those two will never, ever meet each other. Well, not until they get all the way around the world and then, end up face to face. So that's what I'm getting for you, Mags. OG. All right, OG Mask. Let's see. General reading. You can get a general reading. Ow. Oh, that hurt. Did you hear that? It sounded bad, didn't it? Like all of a sudden a finger came off. You are welcome, Maggie. Just keep your eyes out, right? Don't try to do things too quickly, because otherwise you miss all the important stuff around you. I think that's the moral to the story. How many cards do we have? Well, we got 6 out here, huh? So I think you are searching, right? You have that whole idea of searching for strength, and here's strength right here at the end. I guess that's why that kind of popped out, right? Because you're searching for strength, and here it is. It's not far. It's not like you're going to have to go real far to find it. You have this inside you. You have that strength. You have that inner peace, right? You have that courage. So you don't have to go far to look for it. You don't have far to find it. But you do want to open your eyes and make sure you are looking at things exactly the way that you want to, very clearly, very clear-eyed, not through anything else, not through any kind of lens of sorts. And because that would make things bad. That would give you an illusion of something, and that illusion would not be truthful. It wouldn't be correct. And I think there's just so many things going on around you right now. There's so many choices you have to make and so many options, that you're feeling very conflicted inside. You feel like, these are all mind games that are going on. These are mind games. Somebody's playing mind games with me. But again, if you remember, you will find, you'll search, you'll find strength. You will find success, because here's the strength. Here's the courage and the conviction that you need, right? It's an inner strength. It's not like muscle strength. It's inner strength to be able to get through this conflict here, right? To make good choices. And I think that's extremely important for you. All right. Thank you. All right, let's see what else is happening. Aisha, a message for you, please. You are so sad. Well, when you say that, I'm going to have to ask, why are you so sad? Hey, Rachel K, how are you? I am well. Thanks for being here, being part of the show. Hey, Aqua Leo, welcome. Zaneb, hello. You don't know why. You just are. Oh, Rachel, that's not good. That's sad. All right, let's see what we get here for you. A message for you, my friend Aisha, who is feeling so sad and don't know why. And you don't know why. Usually when you feel sad, you know why. But I gotta say, that's not always true. You don't always know why. There have been many times where I feel sad and I don't have a clue why. But I see it. It's right there, right? It's right here in front of us. Here you are. Here's all the sadness around you. And here, there it is. Anxiety and nightmares and mind. Your mind is just racing. And these are all things that make you sad. These are all reasons to be sad. I think there's something that you did or didn't do, that you kind of regret. You feel like you kind of regret that. There was somebody around you maybe that was energetic and friendly and very honest and encouraging. and maybe you didn't let them in. Maybe you didn't, make a better, I wouldn't say impression, because you make a good impression, but maybe you just didn't try to reach out to them, right? Maybe you kind of gave them the impression you were looking for something or someone else. And now you regret that. So now you really need to think hard, right? And think about, what can you do to clear out your mind, right? You need to find a way to clear out your mind, get a clear idea of what your purpose is, and that will help you grow. That will help you find your goals. Because there is another person that's coming. That person, again, is very friendly, very loving, very successful and warm, passionate and energetic, creative energy, that is. And I think you're going to get another chance. So don't be sad, right? You can let the sadness go, because it's not going to be there forever. But I think, this time maybe you just have to give a chance. Give someone a chance. All right? And that's what I'm getting for you. Don't be sad. I don't like when you're sad. You know what? I am going to jump down here, and Rachel, tell me. So you want to know when you're going to get married. You really feel hopeless. Tell me, why does the idea of not getting married make you feel hopeless? Oh, Aisha, you're welcome. You're welcome. Love to you too. Always nice. Always nice to share the love on the show. All right, so why is it? Lots of time you love someone, but they just broke your heart. So after a long time, many relationships, where are you from, Rachel? Where are you from? Okay. See, Stardust feels exactly the same. Many bad relationships and none of them work out. Rachel, you're in India. Okay. You look okay, but not very beautiful. I don't believe that for a second. I do not believe that. I think everyone is beautiful. Everything is beautiful in its own way, right? All right, so Rachel, when will you get married? I think you have to take some time out to fix you first. That's the first thing that has to be done, right? So, if we're working on a way to find someone to get married to, and you want to get married and you want to figure out what's going to work and how it's going to work, well, then there's some things you have to do for yourself. The first one is take time out for yourself so you can start getting you ready for the right person to come along. Okay, yeah. You have to do the 4 R's, right? As I say, always we talk about the 4 R's: rest and relax and renew yourself, and then feel that relief. You'll feel relieved. You have to use your intuition. You have to use your intuition when someone comes along to see if they're going to be the person for you before you even bother really going too far with anything, right? You don't want to have a whole relationship with somebody if you get bad feelings about them, on the first, second, third, fourth date. You don't want to continue. Don't continue. Don't feel like you have to. There's no obligation. You're not obligated to anyone. You have to make sure you are emotionally balanced in the whole thing, right? You need to be devoted, right? You need to be generous. You need to be sympathetic. But I also think you have to stop being indecisive, right? If you know something isn't going to work, like I was just saying before, and it comes up again pretty much, right? If you know something's not going to work out, if you are positive that, this is just not the right person, why am I really sticking in on this? Why am I doing this, going through all these motions for nothing? Then you know what? Then don't be indecisive. Make a decision. Just tell them, listen, you know what? I appreciate your time. I appreciate, the things we did or the times we had, but I just don't see where things are going to work out. I'm really looking for someone different. And they're not going to like it. And you know what? You can't help it. There's nothing you can do. People don't like to be let down. People don't like to be, told no, or that things are not going to be perfect for them. But you have to emotionally heal yourself before you'll find someone, and before you can get married, before any of that can happen. You have to fix you. And again, this is all about emotional healing. And what better way to fix yourself but to heal yourself? Heal yourself and prepare yourself for love. You have to do these things. These, you don't have to do. You don't have to do anything. You don't have to ever do anything, right? Especially not what some crazy guy on the internet tells you to do. But, these are good sound advice. And I think just lastly, you have to watch, right? You have to be vigilant. You have to make sure that the person that you are looking at to make a move forward, to move in the right direction, is is somebody who's not going to be bad for you, who's not going to be saying or doing things against you when you turn your back, behind your back, right? You don't want somebody who's going to do that. You definitely don't. You don't want someone who's going to be able to be sneaky with you. So that's what I get for you. All right, Rachel, I know that's not telling you when you're going to get married, but I think it's a good guide and a good map to how to get to that point so that you're actually ready for that. All right. Sunshine LaBelle, you would like a reading to know why you feel stuck at the moment, even when you try to move forward. Why do you feel stuck? I can't imagine why. All right, let's see what we get for you. Why do you feel stuck? My sunshiny friend. Why is that? What could be so wrong? Oh, well, that could be wrong, huh? You're welcome, Rachel. All right, so why do you feel stuck? Because right now you're very indecisive about things. Whatever it is you want to go on, whatever it is you're trying to move forward with, you are not real sure about it. You're not positive. You're not 100% positive, that's for sure. And that's keeping you, that's holding you back. Right? Because normally you're a free spirit. You're very active and adventurous, and you're always looking to discover things. Right? You're imaginative, but that's not what's happening now. Right now is indecisiveness, immaturity, even. So all this weight is being put on you. You feel all this like you are obligated to do something or to move, to move forward. And you really don't have to if you don't want to. Nobody's saying you have to, that's for sure. Only you. So if you're not ready to move in the direction that's, that's set ahead of you, then don't move in that direction yet. Take your time. Make sure everything is ready to go for you, right? Make sure that you have some luck on your side, that you're ready to share your gifts. Because until you're ready, you're not going to get anywhere, and you're not going to feel good about it. And you certainly are not going to be able to move forward. And all this, what's this going to do for you? Well, it's going to give you anxiety, right? Like we said before, it's going to give you nightmares and an overactive mind. It's going to make you feel anguish. And these are the reasons why you're stuck. You can get through this for sure. You can absolutely get through this. You just have to take the time. You just have to take the time, and, when you're ready to make the decision on what you really want to do to move forward, then you'll do it and everything will be fine. Right now, you're indecisive about it, so you need to think about it, right? You need to meditate on it or reflect on it. Do some soul searching. And that's what I get for you. All right, Sunshine Lilabelle. Thank you. All right. Aqua Leo, you wonder if I see you relocating over the next 2 months to start a new job. Will you be relocating to start a new job? Hello, Aki. All right, let's see what we get for you. Will you relocate? Will you relocate over the next 2 months to start a new job? So the short answer is yes. I think there's somebody out there who is really rooting for you, right? They're really out there and they're saying, "Oh, Aqua Leo needs a break. Aqua Leo is the best and they could do this job. They can do jobs all over the place and they can do anything they want to do. All Aqua Leo has to do is do her very best because she's really good." And there you go, right? You have this cheerleader in your corner. You have a cheerleader in your corner, and that's a wonderful thing. The cheerleader is telling you things could be getting serious, right? There's going to be answers, and there's going to be knowledge coming your way. And I think if you follow your traditions, you'll be all right. Things will work out okay for you. But I'm thinking that, yes, is this going to happen? Are you going to move? Are you going to, start a new job? I think so. I think you will find a new job, and I think you will relocate to do it. But I'm not sure that you're going to be so happy about it. Or if it's not you that's not happy about it, it's someone else. There's someone else there, someone else that is not going to be happy. And that might be for family members that don't want to see you leave or something like that, because I see, you see here, you see the heartbreak and the heartache and the pain and suffering and hurt that it's going to be when you move forward, when you move on. But there is going to be big changes. Huge changes are coming for you. And of course, relocating in 2 months is going to be a big change. Absolutely. And at the end of it all, when you relocate, when you find the job, you will achieve success. You'll have inner happiness again. You'll feel satisfied. You'll feel like you have all this self-worth, and you'll be able to be independent. And that's what I'm getting for you. So I do think it's going to happen. I just think there's people around who are not going to be happy to see you go. They're just going to, it's going to hurt their feelings. That's all. It's not that they're not going to be happy for you to do well. That's for sure. They'll be happy you're going to do well. They just are going to miss you too. All right. Let's see. Sunny. It's nice to see you, Sunny. Always. Will you be successful if you get into the company you wish to get into? Will you be successful if you get to work for the company that you want to work for? I'm going to say right off the bat, without even looking at cards, yes, you would be successful. Because you know why? You would, if this is the job you want, this is the place you want to be, well, then you would be extremely, extremely happy. Extremely happy working for them, right? Yeah. And of course, that would make you successful. So right now, the job that you're at, or the job that you were at, is, well, you're not at a job right now. You're not in a job right now. You're unemployed. And that is, so that has ended. And that is not the way to go. So you're going to move on. You're going to start over. It's time to do that, right? It's time to do that starting over thing. And I think that's important. I think that's going to be very important. And I think you're going to realize that. So you have to be alert, right? You have to think on your feet. You have to continue to be smart. You have to be decisive. You have to have, when you get the opportunity, you have to take it and stick to it, right? Make a decision and stick right to it, because that's going to make you prosperous. And then you'll feel happier about your life. You'll feel happy about friends and family. And you'll achieve some wealth out of this, right? You'll achieve money, because then you're working. Right? Then you'll be working. And that's a good thing. So you'll be successful. You'll have a lot of support. You'll feel much more. You'll feel, all this confidence will build up in you. People will recognize the job that you're doing. And of course, then again, with the King of Pentacles, you will, be very fortunate. You will be successful at business, the business you are looking to go into. They'll realize you're dependable. Things, you'll have very realistic expectations. You'll be determined. You'll be disciplined. And you will be able to do well for yourself. And that's what I get for you. So yes, you will be successful if you get into the company you wish to get into. But I knew that before cards, because if you really want to get into this company, you're going to do everything you can to make it successful. And that's what I got for you. All right, Sonny. Thank you. Lena Ramrazing, how are you? I probably did not say that correctly, but that's what it looked like. Can I see a reconciliation with your husband, please, in the coming months? Lena, are you willing to tell me why you're not married? Oh, you're from the Maldives. That's an island chain, correct? That's a chain of islands, isn't it? You're welcome, Sonny. You've been separated for 5 months. Why? Why are you separated? What brought this on? Right? You're married, so it's not like it's just a boyfriend and girlfriend. You're actually married, and a marriage separation is a lot more serious, I think, than just a boyfriend and girlfriend separation. Here's what I'm seeing. All right. We're going to skip right over this card. I'm going to skip right over it because here I see where there's giving and there's gifts and loving and kindness and generosity and there's thankfulness, right? There's gratitude. I see a happy family. I see this big happy family with, where there's safety and well-being and things are blessed, and there's love and harmony and celebration in this family. And this family all know happiness and joy. They have found their purpose. They found their place in life, and they know exactly what that is, and they're all happy about that. It's very successful. It's a very successful marriage. There's a lot of people who support the marriage. There's a lot of confidence in the marriage. People recognize that the two of you are married, and all these things are great. All of it is wonderful. But it's an illusion. It's all an illusion. There's a reason, and apparently you're not telling what that reason is. The two of you are separated and have been separated for 5 months. In that illusion, everybody thought this was all wonderful because these are all great cards. These are all cards that tell a story of happiness and wonderful, wonderful marriage and everything. But when you get started off with the moon, and the moon comes and tells you everything after it is deception, is a lie. Everything after it is an illusion. Well, you've been married 20 years and your son committed suicide, and I'm extremely sorry for that. I really am. And that's when the problems started. Yeah. People see that your life is happy and wonderful. And unfortunately, yeah, there's a big illusion that not everybody knows about and not everybody realizes. Are you going to get back together? I think the illusion is too much. I just think I don't see it happen. I don't see it. I see mourning, right? I see the moon. The moon has to do with mourning, and of course, that's what's going on in your life and your husband's life as well, is mourning. But I think your husband is feeling very. I think he feels very much like this is his fault. He feels he's the one to blame for your son. I just don't, again, I see all this wonderful stuff, and I think 20 years is wonderful right here. But this whole illusion that is being set up right now is not going to last. It's not going to work. I just don't see it. I don't see that. I don't get that feeling. I think, like I said, I really feel like your husband thinks this is all his fault. And he just can't stand the sight or the idea of being in the same place as your son was. I know that's hard to hear, and I know. But I think there's, I think he feels responsible. All this happy is just a big illusion. Now he's having an affair with a younger girl. Well, yeah. Then I'm going to tell you, Lena, for sure. He's not going to come back. I don't see reconciliation. You're going to have to move on, unfortunately. All right. I'm sorry. I am very sorry about that. Maggie B, are you still around? Let me know, Maggie, if you're still here. Yeah, you're welcome, Lena. I'm sorry. I'm very, very sorry. Maggie B, let me know if you're still around. Okay? Please. If you are, I'll do your reading. All right, Kira, would it be possible to get a reading? No. How about that? You'd like some guidance on how to develop your gifts more. Maybe see what gifts you have that you don't know about. I'm going to be honest with you, Kira. I'm going to be completely honest because I'm always completely honest with everybody here. I'm still trying to figure out what gifts I have. I would like some guidance on how to develop my own gifts. And I am doing okay, by the way. Yes, I am. I know you laugh. I see you have laughing faces down there, but I am still trying to develop just my tarot reading gift. And I don't know if there's any other gifts out there. Maybe there's not for me. Yeah, you know that, Kira. I am always honest. I tell it like it is. Not nasty, right? I don't get nasty with people normally. Just when I'm on Facebook and I get trolls over there. That's terrible. But I don't get nasty. But I am honest, and I am, this is how it is. Yeah, after so many years, we can move up in higher spiritual selves. And, I haven't even been doing this for years and years. I've only been doing this maybe, I don't know, 14 months. I've only been doing the show for a year. And I taught myself in 2 months how to read tarot cards. I taught myself. I just did it for me. Crazy. And I've never done a reading for myself. All right, so this is going to be my last free reading, by the way, for you, Kira. So big changes are coming, right? Big things can be changing around you. Big changes. So think of it this way. So you just began your spiritual path 2 months ago. At this point in my spiritual career, in my spiritual path, I started this show. I've never done a reading for myself. They don't work because I know what the answers are. I don't need to use intuition to know what my own answer is. I know. That's why you ask me, exactly. That's why I'm here. That's why everybody asks me. All right? So, yeah, there's going to be, it's time to break the mold, right? It's time to get rid of the mold of whatever it is that you feel like your spiritual path is right now. If you feel like, maybe you're doing horoscopes, right? You're doing zodiacal signs and horoscopes and stuff like that, right? Just that. Maybe then it's time to branch out to something else. Maybe numerology, right? If you're doing just tarot, maybe it's time to learn a little bit about numbers. Not a lot, right? You don't want to do it. You don't want to do it in huge chunks because then it's not going to be good for you. You just do little by little. And of course, the Knight of Pentacles here is telling me that, do things slowly. You got to take it slowly. You are emotionally in touch with your own insight. You have insight that not everybody else has. And you have that feeling that, okay, you can look within yourself and find the answers when not everybody else can. So you just have to have some structure to it. right? You have to figure out some structure, some order to what you're doing right now. What are you doing? What kind of things are you doing? Are you doing tarot? Are you doing what are you doing? Again, horoscopes, numerology, other gems and gemstones and stuff like that, pendulums. I don't know. There's all kinds of stuff out there. I don't know anything about any of them except for tarot. I've only stuck on one thing. I've stuck myself in one thing. Okay, so you're reading tarot for your family and your friends. Yep, I tried to do that. I only had one person I was able to read for. That was it. That was my daughter-in-law. She was the only one who would let me read. But that's okay. So yeah, you gotta find some structure, right? You have to find some order. And that's going to be important for you. My wife supports me, but the rest of my family they support me for being me, but they don't like the whole tarot thing. It's like a little too witchy for them, I guess. I don't know. Maybe. I come from a very strong Christian background. My grandfather was a minister. And, so I understand why they don't believe that this is the best thing for them. But, hey, it's okay. It's okay. It's not, I understand. I absolutely understand it, and I get it. But you got, I think you've got somebody who is emotionally invested in you and takes the time and energy to help you with this, with your gift, with your spiritual path. I definitely think there's someone who is definitely taking that kind of a step, right? Where they are emotionally invested in helping you, or they want to see you succeed. So they help you, and they let you do, maybe they let you do readings on them, or maybe, it's just somebody that that makes you, talks you up and makes you feel good about it. It could it be someone you haven't met yet? It could be someone you haven't met in real life. Yes. It could be somebody you have never met ever or spoken to ever. Sure. I don't think this is an emotional relationship like in a love relationship, like usually you think of when you see the Two of Cups. I think this is an emotional friendship that is there and helps guide you down the path that you're looking for. And that's what I see for you. It's going to take a while, right? If you really want to get good at it before you go crazy, don't do like I did. Take the time. I can't do that. I have my ADD is just too much, and I have to do it and learn it this fast. It has to be done as quick as I can blink. I have to know how to do it, and then when I get the idea, okay, you know what, I could do a show, and sure enough, boom, I'm doing a show. And that was 2 months later. It was crazy. I got my first deck of cards at the, middle of December, and the first week of March, I was doing a live show. The end of February, I was doing readings for people online. I was doing recorded readings, so it's been an interesting journey of my own, but I definitely think that that's what you got going. I think that's what's happening, and I think you are, I think you're going to be good at it. I mean, tell me this, do you feel like you're really good at it now? How good do you feel? On a scale of 0%, 1% to 100%, right? If 100%, of course, is I am great. I am the greatest tarot reader in the world, 100%. To 1%, I am the worst tarot reader in the world. Where do you fall in there? And I know, you're thinking to yourself, well, Night Reader, where do you fall in there? Johnny, that's the end of this was the last question of the show. Unless you want to donate. Donations I will continue to do readings for, but that was the last free part of the show. The show ends at 7:00. So but I will be back again. I'm here every night at 6:00 p.m. Eastern time. So when you do it and you see the guidance you've given, you feel like 100%, but then you doubt yourself and that number goes way down. You need to trust yourself. I know. See, I knew you were going to ask. You want to know what percent I really feel like all the time? Personally, I feel like this. Now, other people have told me different things, and I'm not going by anybody else. I'm going by my personal feeling. Is a big old Yep. That's how I feel. I hope you got that. What, did you get that? Yeah. That's how I feel. I don't think I'm the best reader in the world. I never feel 100% in a reading. Yep. But then on the other hand, Kira, there's people who tell me all the time, and you see it in the comments and in the chat, right? How many times do you see it? You're spot on. That's 100% right. That's correct. I can't believe you got it. I can't believe this. I can't believe that. And then I think to myself, I can't believe it either. So I'm probably higher than what I think I am, of course. I'm my harshest critic, always. It's always been that way. Yeah. So people enjoy my readings. People, I get their stories. I get it right. And like you said, when at times, you doubt yourself and that number goes way down. Well, I do that too. I doubt myself all the time and my number just stays where it is. But that's the way it is. I'll tell you, listen, Kira, you want to really do something crazy, I will put you on my show. We will do a collaboration together, you and me. And you can do readings for people, real people that you don't know people. You've seen my other shows, other collaboration shows. We have a good time. But you get to do readings for people. Would you be interested in that? Because I love to give people help. Oh, you haven't seen any of my collaboration shows? Oh, they're so much fun. We had one back on March the 26th for my birthday. It was last Friday. And we did a collaboration. Was that last Friday or is that? Yeah, last Friday. Yep, last Friday. Friday the 26th. So it was, yeah, not yesterday, but a week before. And we both do readings. We split the screen and each of us does 2 cards and we do one whole reading. You do 2 cards, I do 2 cards, and we make a story together, right? You would go first, you would do your part, and then I would come in and do my part at the end and hopefully wrap it up together. Wrap your part of the reading into my part of the reading, and it works out. It's a lot of fun. If you are ever ready for such a thing. Yeah, there you go. Hey, listen, I'm more than willing to help people get themselves, help move someone forward. And, people did it for me when I first started my show, right? I did collaborations with a lot of different people in the very beginning because it helped me get subscribers. It helped me get some confidence because I wasn't alone. And it really helped. And I just pay it forward to people now. That's what I do. And hey, anytime. But all right, so that is the end of our show for today. I'm still debating whether there's going to be a show tomorrow for Easter or not. I'm not exactly sure if there will be or not. And I will put something out early if I'm not going to do one tomorrow. But yes, I hope everybody had a good time. Thank you so much for being here. I do appreciate your time. And I hope to see you. If I do not see everyone tomorrow evening, I will see you. I'll be back again Monday night because I'm here just about every night at 6:00 p.m. Eastern time. The show is called Tarot Nights, and I am the Night Reader Tarot. So have a good night, everyone, and I will see you all soon. Bye now.